right, hey, welcome, gang, and maybe don't Google the depressing reason Sid Davis started making these films. Off to a great start, let's go. It's a pretty good vocal warm-up. Dangerous stranger, dangerous stranger, dangerous stranger. Produced in cooperation with suspicious-looking dudes with sinister intentions.
This is Officer Kraus, boys and girls. He has some very important things to tell you. I hope you'll listen to him and remember what he says.
What up, fam?
Hi, kids. You've probably all heard stories about boys and girls who got into trouble. How they went off with strangers and their families never saw them again.
Sounds amazing.
I'm sure your parents and teachers have told you never to talk to strangers. But sometimes kids forget. And some kids think they know it all, that nothing could ever happen to them. Well, let's see.
Have you heard of Operation Bait Boy?
I'm going to tell you how some other boys and girls got mixed up with strangers, so we can be sure it never happens to us.
Let's make strangers someone else's problem.
Remember the story about little Debbie Vincent?
The snack cake heiress?
Hi there, little lady. My goodness, you're all alone. Wouldn't you like to go for a ride with me? I'll buy you some ice cream.
Well, nobody saw her again.
And why did her doll refuse to testify?
It was on the TV news.
And now, turning to the local scene, the search continues for little Debbie Vincent, missing since yesterday morning. So far, there are no clues to her disappearance.
Literally fake news.
Police speculate that she must have forgotten her parents' warnings and perhaps gone off with someone in a car.
That could be
No
anybody.
witness has been located who can give any description or license number that might help in tracking down the vehicle.
Debbie forgot what her parents had told her about strangers. And see what happened?
Yeesh, victim blame much? She's a little kid.
Now let's look at some of the ways that we might run into trouble.
Wow, cool, a stranger
It's
convention.
not very smart to play in lonely places like this.
Just ask Dixon Steele.
Hi. Hey, do you guys collect baseball cards?
Yeah, I do.
Here, they're yours.
Wow, thanks.
I got some more. I live pretty close. You want them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I like money, too. You got any
We
of
can
that?
only hope that he doesn't have to learn the hard way that his parents were right when they told him that strangers can be dangerous.
His parents also told him watching TV would make him go blind.
A movie theater is a friendly place. What if somebody says hello to you or smiles? Well, that's probably all right. Most everybody likes kids.
Define most. One adult ticket for Trolls World Tour, please.
But this man followed the girl into the theater. He isn't just an ordinary stranger who likes kids.
He's a man-child who plays Pokemon and wears minion pajamas. Today's pervert is dressed for success. Boo.
You should never let a stranger put his arm around you or touch you. This girl is doing exactly the right thing, just what her parents had told her to. She changed her seat.
That'll show him.
But the man followed her again.
It's over, Kurt. The separation's legally binding.
All she can do now is to get the manager or the usher.
You're gonna miss Maria Menounos.
There he is. That's the man.
That's it, sir. I'm revoking your Stubbs A-list status.
Just remember what you've been told about strangers, and it's easy to stay out of trouble. For instance, in a place like this park,
Where the slide is 290 degrees Kelvin.
Hi there. Want some candy?
Okay, but it better not be Tic Tacs or some old people crap.
That's good.
Razzles.
I've got 2 full bags in the car you can take home. Come on.
this girl's mother had told her never to take candy from strangers. Well, she forgot, but her brother didn't.
Oh, he's always so perfect.
Hey, let go of my sister!
She can't have candy made in a facility that processes tree
The man was
nuts.
afraid the boy's shouts might attract attention.
The one time a brother comes in handy. Later, at one of those crazy outdoor California schools, whatever. Uh-oh.
Hi, Sally.
The embassy
Do
sent
I
me.
know you?
I'm a friend of your mother's. She wants me to take you home.
Oh, okay. See you guys later.
Honor my memory.
Of course, Sally had been told never to get into a car with a stranger. But she forgot, too.
That guy was so cool. Looked like Conrad Bain.
It was only because her friend here wrote down the license number that Sally ever got home.
Nice work, kids.
Well, we've seen some dumb stunts so far, haven't we? But this is the dumbest of all, hitchhiking.
This movie fully blames children for any crimes committed against them. Come on, guys, meet my new friend, Jeffrey Jones.
Even if the driver doesn't mean any harm, and you're just plain lucky if he doesn't, he may be a reckless driver or a speeder. His car might have bad brakes. The hitchhiker has no way of knowing. He just goes right along anyway.
Mellow out, mister.
Well, these kids asked for trouble, and they're going to get it.
Let me go! Hey!
Bongos indicate danger.
But one of the boys kept his head. He wrote down the license number of the car.
That's their only trick.
Hey, look, there's a police car!
Maybe he'll give us a ride to Burger King.
I can't help thinking that if they hadn't been hitchhiking, this wouldn't have happened at all. But that doesn't help much now, does it?
At least we get a cool 70s action sequence out of it. Tell us what happened and how you're to blame.
White four-door sedan, license number 359 Adam Ocean X-ray.
Cool police work.
Just remember, whether you're a boy or a girl, that could be you in that car. If you hitch rides.
Oh, cool, now it's the Chips episode. What the? This score perhaps a tad too jaunty and fun for the occasion? Smokey and the Bandit 5, Sound of Freedom. We can't both be Paunch. My getaway here in the cul-de-sac. Oh crap, I forgot it's an alternate Wednesday. Damn it.
Freeze!
Jeez, you try and steal one kid.
This girl has had a narrow escape. What might have happened if her friend hadn't remembered to write down the license number?
I guess it would have been in Batman's hands at that point. Get away from me, armed stranger!
Well, boys and girls, what have we learned? Have these stories taught us anything?
We learned a lot about your penchant for victim blaming.
First, we've learned never to accept gifts from strangers. Nothing at all. Not even candy.
Not even gum, or trail mix, or mouthwash.
It's really very easy to say, no thank you. And you never go anywhere with a stranger.
Not even paradise?
Next, you should never let a stranger put his arm around you or touch you.
Unless you're a grown-up and an app is involved.
And no matter what story a stranger may tell you, you never get into his car. Don't forget, hitchhiking is asking for a ride with a stranger. And that's really asking for trouble.
Hitchhikers deserve whatever happens to them,
If we
kids.
remember to write down the license number of any car we're suspicious of, it might turn out to be very important.
Yeah.
These are mostly things your parents and teachers have already told you.
For sure.
They know what they're talking about when they tell you that strangers can be dangerous. And that's the most important thing I wanted to tell you, too. If you all remember that, it'll be pretty hard to get into trouble. Well, kids, any questions?
Yeah, why does the justice system seem to have different rules for different populations? And why is the onus of personal safety placed upon innocent children rather than the infrastructures of mental health care and public safety that fail them? Also, can I hold your gun? Fun with Shorts is made possible by these smart, attractive patrons. Join us at patreon.com/Josh Way for lots of fun with shorts, behind-the-scenes goodies, art, movie reviews, and deep, dark confessions on an exclusive podcast feed. all for a pledge as small as $1 per post. We will see you next time for more fun with additional shorts. Goodbye.